Hello, this is Best Bacon Studios, the channel where you see banger videos. And today we're gonna look on how to play a Roblox game. Note, this video is going to be a long one. Probably the most important thing to know when playing a Roblox game is moving. It is essential that you know how to move in a Roblox game. This video is for laptop and PC users. Please note that not all games will have this keybind for movement, but most of them will. You need to know how to move your camera. It will help so much when playing a game. For keyboard users, you move your camera by the left and right arrow keys. For mouse users, you move your camera by holding down right click, then hold down left click and move your mouse. To move forward you can press W or up arrow, and to move backwards you can press S or down arrow. To move sideways, you press A and D. To move right, you press D, and if you want to move left, you press A. To jump, press space bar. Now, practice this and get comfortable with the controls. To type aloud you press / to enter chat mode. After entered chat mode, type what you want to say, then when you've finished press enter. Keep in mind you have a certain amount of letters to say in one go. In some games you can move your character while holding down shift, and usually that makes your character run / sprint. Now let's look at the settings. To access the settings menu, you can click escape or click the Roblox icon at the top left side of the screen. In this menu you have different subheadings. You have players, settings, report, help and record. Starting off with the first subheading, in this menu, you can invite some of your friends to play with you in the game that you're in right now. You also have all the players that are in your server. You can interact with them. You can report them by clicking the flag button. You can view the user by clicking the view button, and you can send them a friend request by clicking the add friend button. Moving on to the settings icon, to go to a different subheading, just click the one you want to go on. Here you have lots of things, starting with the top, shift lock. Shift lock is where if you enable it and press shift, it does the moving camera for you. You move your mouse and it moves the camera, rather than holding right and left click and then moving your mouse to move your camera. You can set your camera mode. It doesn't make that much difference. Stick with classic. Now you have movement mode. Again, stick with default. It's probably the best one to go with. Camera sensitivity is in the name. By clicking more boxes they have more sensitivity than moving your camera. Next, volume. This one is pretty self-explanatory. More boxes you click, the louder the game gets. Full screen is really your choice. It just means you can't minimize your Roblox game and some other disadvantages. Graphics mode. Personally I choose to keep it manual. Manual will affect the next thing, but automatic will disable you to change the next one. Graphics quality. For high powerful devices, you can put the graphics higher. The graphics quality is where you can see further and you can see better detail. Performance stats. Again, pretty self-explanatory. If you enable this, it will give you your performance status at the top of your screen. Micro profiler is where you have a volume bar at the top. Inverted camera, I'd keep this disabled because this is where, if you move your mouse down while holding left and right click, the camera will go up instead of when you put your mouse down, your camera moves down. Next, subheading. This is the report section. You use this tab to report something from the game, either from the game itself or a player. You select that with the first bar. Then you choose which player. If you selected player, then you select what they were doing wrong and give a little explanation to help the people at Roblox to find out what happened. After you've filled that in, click submit. Next, subheading. Help. This is pretty much summing all this up into one place. You can use this to help you if you forget what button was what. Lastly, record. This is where you can take a screenshot or record a video. If you press record video, the game has a red outline on it, and that tells you that the game is being recorded. Please note that this does make the game more laggy. When you've finished recording, you go back to the subheading and press end recording. That video will then go to your files. At the bottom of all the menu you have reset character, leave game, and resume game. This is self-explanatory. You can activate all these by a keybind. To quickly reset character, you can press escape then R then enter/return. Same with leave game, just that it's an L, escape, L, enter. But with resume game, just press escape for the shortcut. And that is the whole menu done. Now you could try an obby like I am. Goodbye, folks.